Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu Limited, commonly referred to as Deloitte, is a multinational professional services network. Deloitte is one of the Big Four accounting organizations and the largest professional services network in the world by revenue and number of professionals, with headquarters in London, United Kingdom. The truest measure of Deloitte is the impact we make in the world. Deloitte is the brand under which tens of thousands of dedicated professionals in independent firms throughout the world elaborate to provide audit and assurance, consulting, risk and financial advisory, risk management, tax and legal services to select clients. Each member firm provides services in particular geographic areas and is subject to the laws and professional regulations of the particular country or countries in which it operates. Audit provides the organization's traditional accounting and audit services, as well as internal auditing, IT control assurance, and media and advertising assurance. Consulting assists clients by providing services in the offering of areas of strategy, analytics and M&A, customer and marketing, core business operations, human capital, and enterprise technology and performance. Consulting is Deloitte's largest business, bringing over 40% of total revenues in 2020. Financial advisory provides corporate finance services to clients, including dispute, personal and commercial bankruptcy, forensics, e-discovery, document review, advisory, mergers and acquisitions, capital projects consulting, and valuation services. Risk advisory provides offerings in enterprise risk management, information security and privacy, data quality and integrity, strategic and reputation risk, regulatory risk, project risk, and cyber risk, and business continuity management as well as sustainability. Tax and legal helps clients increase their net asset value, undertake the transfer pricing and international tax activities of multinational companies, minimize their tax liabilities, implement tax computer systems, and provides advisory of tax implications of vicarious business decisions. In November 2013, the international development charity ActionAid accused Deloitte of advising large businesses on how they could use Mauritius to avoid potentially hundreds of millions of dollars of tax in some of the poorest countries in Africa. Deloitte responded by saying that in the absence of the double taxation treaties, they advised their clients to avail themselves of arrangements that could result in less taxes being paid to the countries in question. Being paid to the countries in question. The firm was founded by William Welch Deloitte in London in 1845 and expanded into the United States in 1890. In 1993, the international firm was renamed Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu, later abbreviated to Deloitte. In 2002, Arthur Andersen's practice in the UK, as well as several of that firm's practices in Europe and North and South America, agreed to merge with Deloitte. Subsequent acquisitions have included Monitor Group, a large strategy consulting business, in January 2013. In 1845, William Welch Deloitte opened an office in London. Deloitte was the first person to be appointed an independent auditor of a public company, namely the Great Western Railway. In 1890, Deloitte opened a branch office on Wall Street headed by Edward Adams and Griffiths as branch managers. That was Deloitte's first overseas venture. Other branches were soon opened in Chicago and Buenos Aires. Led by the UK partnership, a smaller number of Deloitte, Haskins and Sells member firms rejected the merger with Touche Ross, and shortly thereafter merged with Cooper and Lybrand to form Coopers and Lybrand Deloitte, later to merge with Price Waterhouse to become PwC. In September 2016, Apple announced a partnership with Deloitte aimed at boosting sales of its phones and other mobile devices to businesses. As part of the partnership, the two companies will launch a service called Enterprise Next, in which more than 5,000 Deloitte consultants will advise clients on how to make better use of Apple products and services. In October 2016, Deloitte announced that they were creating Deloitte North West Europe. The Belgian, Danish, Dutch, Finnish, Icelandic, Norwegian and Swedish member firms combined with the UK and Swiss member firms to create Deloitte North West Europe. Deloitte over 3 years invested 200 million euros to enhance its services to its global, national and private market clients and to create the best development opportunities. They became Deloitte North West Europe in June 2017, combining Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland and the United Kingdom. A year later, Ireland joined too. In June 2019, Deloitte Central Mediterranean, comprising Italy, Greece and Malta, joined to create Deloitte North and South Europe, bringing together over 45,000 people across 13 different countries. Each member firm in its global network remains a separate and independent legal entity, subject to the laws and professional regulations of the particular country or countries in which it operates. The structure is similar to other professional services networks, which seek to limit vicarious liability for acts of the other members. As separate and legal entities, member firms and Deloitte cannot obligate each other. With this structure, the member firms should not be liable for the negligence of other independent members. Key people. Sharon Thorne is the chair of the Deloitte Global Board of Directors. Prior to leading the board, Sharon was the deputy CEO and managing partner global and strategy of Deloitte Northwest Europe and a member of the Deloitte Global Board of Directors. She is an advocate for collective actions on environmental sustainability and climate change, and has long championed Deloitte's ambition to achieve higher representation of women in leadership globally. As a member of the NWE executive, Sharon's main responsibility was to lead the worldwide dimension of Deloitte new NWE's strategy, which recognized the importance of international trade and investment to Deloitte, its clients, and stakeholders. Punit Ranjan became Deloitte Global CEO in June 2015. She was re-elected in 2019. As Deloitte Global CEO, Punit set in motion a global strategy to achieve undisputed leadership in professional services. In his first term, he led collaborative strategic efforts that resulted in more consistent experiences for Deloitte's clients, professionals, and communities. Under Punit's leadership, Deloitte launched World Class, a global effort to prepare 50 million futures for a world of opportunity, based on the belief that when society thrives, business thrives. Deloitte provides services with approximately 312,000 professionals globally. In 2020, the network earned a record 47.6 billion in aggregate revenues. As of 2019, Deloitte is the fourth largest privately owned company in the United States. The firm has sponsored a number of activities and events, including the 2020 Summer Olympics. Deloitte operates across the world in more than 100 locations, including Hong Kong, China, Pakistan, and India, and Poland. Polish office is located in John Paul II Street. Deloitte in Poland is one of the leading firms. Deloitte Poland employs more than 2,500 dedicated professionals providing a wide range of services. In our country, we can find Deloitte offices in Warsaw, Łódź, Szczecin, Kraków, Wrocław, Rzeszów, Katowice, Gdańsk, and Poznań. Tomasz Konik has taken the role of the managing partner at Deloitte Poland in June 2020 and has been with the firm for more than 20 years. Prior to becoming the managing partner, he was vice president of the management board in charge of the key clients and industry programs. As the clients and industries leader, and successfully combined this role with responsibility for strategy and operations in consulting. Deloitte is not only a company of success, but also has awakened some controversies. In 2011, Deloitte was commissioned by the tobacco industry to compile a report on illicit tobacco. Home Affairs Minister Brendan O'Connor described the report as baseless and deceptive and bogus. In September 2017, The Guardian reported that Deloitte suffered a cyber attack that breached the confidentiality of its clients and 2,400 staff, allowing the attackers to access the usernames, passwords, IP addresses, architectural diagrams for businesses and health information. When Autonomy, which is a company, was selling to Hewlett-Packard, Deloitte was Autonomy's auditor at the time of the sale. Deloitte partners who led the audit were accused of failing to correct false and misleading information. The British software company was accused of accounting improprieties that contributed to an $8.8 billion write-down of Autonomy's value. Nevertheless, they still hold the title of one of the biggest and most successful advisory firms. Thanks for your attention.